Good afternoon, you guys. My name is Troy Hertrick. I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about confidence and how you can gain it in certain parts of your life and apply it to others. And as we all know, confidence just does not come naturally. It's got to be obtained from some other method of anything, so whether it be internet, whether it be your friends, your family, people at work, sports, whether anything. Your confidence is always determined on what is around you and what you seem to find valuable in your life. That determines your level of confidence. And maybe we don't realize it, it's invisible to us, but raising our awareness really can help us, to raise our level of confidence and move forward and move past conflicts in our lives. And maybe if we can focus more or less on certain parts of it, it can help us in those parts of our lives and establish, credibility within ourselves that we can move forward from it all. And so through this story I'm going to walk you through is I want you to gain a sense of, satire through it. I'm not trying to be boastful, but I want to talk about a time where I struck out somebody, and it was a time in college where I didn't play much. So I had to really draw back on times where I was confident in my past and prior experiences to move forward and be successful in that situation. And hopefully you can kind of see that it's a little lighthearted. So we're playing Bellhaven, game 3 of the SSAC, conference championship, and it was top of the 6th inning. The game was 6-5, and the whole game we had been harassing basically this opponent. We called him Noodle, and it's because he had a spaghetti-like arm. We all waved like this at him, flung our arm to the side and said noodle, noodle, noodle. And it was kind of a way of us gaining confidence, just if we're going to talk this talk, all right, we better walk the walk. So we were going to walk the walk, damn it, like that was our thing, is we had to prove something to ourselves. No matter how we did it, we were going to make sure that we found a way to prove ourselves and raise our level of confidence. And that was our cue as a team to raise our level of confidence. Now coming back onto me, top of the 6th inning, I got the call from the bullpen to come in and pitch. Now in the inning prior, I was in the bullpen warming up. Mentally, I had to focus on the game and release myself from all the tension that was going on. I was verbally yapping at Noodle, cussing him out, saying things, shaking my arm over the fence, all that kind of stuff, while I was warming up. So I was having to stay composed in my physical being while maintaining a proper composure in my mental state. And that was the big thing, in you have to assess those two correspondingly to be aware of your confidence and how to stay confident in that type of thing. Because if you're going to let somebody else's actions affect yours, that's when it really kind of gets tough, and you start to lose a little bit of confidence because their confidence overtakes yours. And that's kind of a little clue as to how to attain more self-confidence. And so as I got called out of the bullpen and came to the at-bat, I stepped on the mound, and the whole time I was running to the mound, there's 2 outs, guys on first and second, and he was coming up to the plate. And the whole time my heart was pounding, of course, but I had to maintain my composure and focus on the task at hand. So mentally, I was focused 100%, regardless of what was going on. I let my pitching do the talking. I let my pitch selection do the talking. I let my mechanics do the talking. I let the result do the talking. Not myself, not anything that was going on, just purely the result of what happened. And sure enough, I walked off that mound, pumping my fist just like so. And it was a great feeling, but I had to replay those instances in my mind that, all right, I've done this before. I've come in and struck out these people before. And keep in mind, I hadn't had these many opportunities in college, so it was tough for me at this time. And it was amazing how I was able to do that. And I want you guys to focus on maybe doing that somehow in your life, drawing from another instance that maybe triggers something in this instance, and maybe that can be a cue to you. Maybe you can find areas that lack self-confidence and use that in them. Maybe you can establish awareness and establish these cues to, maybe talk the talk and walk the walk. But respectively, we all have to find our talk and then walk our walk respectively to our talk. Thank you, and have a good one.